Welcome back, folks. So when you think about the holidays, you think of friends and family gathered near, laughing, sharing, enjoying their time together. But move over, Norman Rockwell, because reality don't always work that way. Joining us this morning to talk about our expectations of our loved ones around the holidays is therapist Justine Froelker. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I think we need you today. There's like a conversation that broke out amongst the hosts yesterday, just during the commercial break, about holidays and how some stress is already building. But we're not talking about managing expectations of gifts and money over the holidays. We're literally talking about relationship expectations.
Yeah. Well, because we see all of our friends and family a lot over the holidays, and it's stressful because not all of our relationships are the healthiest or best for us a lot of times. They just aren't. And so what we have to look at is, even though we don't like to admit it, all I have control over is how I think, feel, and behave. I cannot make anyone change or see me better or more accurately or understand me more. I can only change you in so much as I change myself.
If you're in line at the DMV, I think that's a pretty easy sell. You know what I mean? You're around people you don't know, people you're going to interact with one time. When it's friends and family, it's hard. That's tougher.
We have to change our expectations, I think, because that's all I have control over is what I go into expecting from them. I have to, with some of our loved ones, we have to stop looking for maybe something that they don't have to give.
And what do you mean when you say this is very polite therapist speak, and I get it, but when you say something that they don't have to give, we're talking about maybe a little affection back or a nice relationship
or validation a lot of times. And so the best metaphor that I use with my clients a lot is that I have to stop going to an empty well looking for water. It just might be empty, and they just don't have it to give. They don't have what I need. And that doesn't mean it's not hard or it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not, I deserve more, but I have to change my expectations and looking for what I need from you. Like, because you just might not have it to give to me, and I can't make you get it. I only can change how I perceive it, my expectations. Makes sense?
It does. It makes total sense.
It's a hard pill to swallow, though.
And maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist, but there's a part of you that feels like you have some obligation to keep going back to that well, even though 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it was
never
empty.
Worked.
Maybe this is the year. We tell
so this is actually something that I worked on with my therapist pretty recently. She was like, but Justine, you're not the kind of person to stop going to the well. I was like, you're right, I'm not. I mean, I'm a therapist, for God's sakes. I believe people can change.
It's your job to go to the well,
like,
right? Yeah.
And so, like, I still go to the well because I believe people can change and grow and evolve. But I stop expecting things to be there that I want to be there. And if they're there, awesome. I can be pleasantly surprised. But I will not be who I am if I stop going completely, because people grow and change. And so go to the well, not expecting there to be water or much of anything else, and be pleasantly surprised if someone shifts or changes a little bit, and then it can actually give you what you need that time.
So don't feel like you have to shut down your trips to the well.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can still go to the well, just realize, walk in with realistic and reasonable expectations.
And I think this metaphor helps, like, it's family. But family also does not mean that we need to be invalidated or feel like crap all the time either. And so that's where we have to change our expectations, I think.
Got it.
So.
She makes it sound... But here's what I love about Justine. She's a therapist who has a therapist.
Absolutely.
That's real, people.
That's why I'm a good therapist, too.
Exactly.
Like, because I'm doing my own stuff, my own work.
Yeah, very good, Justine. Thanks so
Thank you.
much. We appreciate it. We need that kind of advice this time of year. We posted a link to Justine's blog on greatdaystlouis.com. She's got a new book out there, by the way, which you can find around St. Louis, too. Guys, over to you.
And also, maybe there's no water in the well, but maybe there's some really pretty grass around the well. So focus on what they do have.
But be careful.
That's a great point.
Don't fall into the well.
These metaphors are starting to make my head hurt.
Because,
it's a long way down.
Land on a relative.
Down there.
Okay, and end. All right.